pages. Oh, I got a note from Wendy. They got all moved.
Yeah, I got a note from her this morning too.
Good. You got two things going, Debbie?
No.
No?
Well, let me see. No, I don't. But we are live now.
Yep, I'm muted.
Yeah, I got my iPad turned down.
All right, let's see if we hear it again. I see Irma. Hey, Irma, how are you?
Hey, Irma.
I've been running like a mad dog all day today. Good news at the doctor's office, though. No melanomas. Nothing that has to be burned or cut away. I'm thankful for that. I try to be really good about taking my vitamin D since I'm not getting out in the sun very much. Books. I got tons of books. I got book covers. Now, a lot of the book covers are just generic. They're really excellent to do mixed media with. And I don't know what I've done with those. Whoops. Oh, thank goodness. I dropped my scissors and they didn't stab me in the foot. Well, I've been running 90 miles an hour all day. I need a nap. Debbie wouldn't let me take a nap. She said, no, we need to start early.
No, I can take a nap myself.
Hey, J-Mac, how are you? Oh, well, thank you, J-Mac. My appointment went well. Yeah, got a perfect report. I hate having to do that every year because they look over every inch of your body, which is what they have to do. And the lady that I used to see, the PA that I used to see, I loved her. She was just sweet and friendly. But the office has changed a lot since then, and I mean that was years ago. And so they're nice. And they're nice. It's not that they're not nice. They're just not as friendly. Very impersonal.
Lots of sales going on today. I wonder who else. I know that Nikki is selling on Mary's channel. Who else is selling, Irma? I didn't see anybody else, but I've been going all morning, so.
Yeah, me too. Who's selling tomorrow? Maybe we'll just do tomorrow. What are you doing tomorrow?
I don't think anything. I got to get my living room cleaned up. I've been on the road for 2 days, so I got to do something tomorrow.
Got to do some cleanup work.
Hey, Ray.
Hey, Ray, how are you? And hello,
Vintage Lady. Change my YouTube picture and name Linda S. Yeah. All right, Linda.
Yeah, I just got back a little while ago, and it was so hot out there. Coming back, I keep telling myself don't go that way, but then I'll think, okay, I'll just, because I'm on that side, I think that'll be fast. Well, it's not. They're doing work there. And it's like, hello, dummy. What were you thinking? So let me get a couple things out of my way. I was trying to get my peacock box done. I'll show that in a little while. I got these great booklets from it's got museum stuff in it, artists, painters, and stuff in it. Let me get these out of my way. it's not book covers. All right, I found the book covers. They're in the hallway. Yeah.
Miss Cat, and she said Tales from Grace, but we're first, so that's good. So they must be selling tonight.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Maybe
Kathy's selling. I heard her say in a message somewhere she had so much to sell.
Okay. Yeah. For some reason, I don't know why. Maybe she changed her email again. But every time I send her something, it bounces back. And I thought Sherilyn was selling at a different time.
Well, she might be selling tonight.
Yeah. Well,
I know. I think I got a message from
hi, Linda.
Katie. She changed hers till tomorrow night or tomorrow. I don't know if it's day or night.
I thought Katie was selling on Wednesdays.
Huh?
I thought Katie was selling on Wednesdays.
Well, she canceled yesterday's till Friday.
Oh, okay. I got that. I didn't hear
So she must have had something come up.
Well, she's got kids. It's always something coming up with kids.
Yep.
I thought that Liam was going to be out of school on Friday, so I was kind of hoping I might have him, but he's not. It's just an early release. And if Cindy Brown comes in, let me know. She said her M was missing from her pig, and I had it to put in her box, and then I forgot to do it, so I'm going to have to put it in the mail. So, I guess we need to get rolling. Ladies, I've still got lace. If you weren't here last week and you want to see lace, put your thumbs up or put your me or yes or whatever, and I can grab lace. But if you were here and you bought lace and you don't want to see lace again for a while, let me know. As far as book covers go, I have a ton. I read voraciously. And so I had a ton of books that I had gotten. And before I moved, I gutted them all. And these are just regular book covers. They're not antique or anything like that. They're just regular book covers. But they're great to... I had one here. Maybe I didn't get it out. I gessoed one. I just did gesso over the entire thing. Hey, Terry, how are you doing? In order to do a mixed media kind of design on it. And then I had to move and I never got it done. So I've got a ton of these.
Well, put them up there to start. Irma said she was anxious to see them.
All right. Well, they're there. Let me move this out of the way.
Hey, Terry.
If y'all hear me sniffing, the dust, it's getting bad again. Old grungy ones. Well, I will look for those. I don't know. Everything. I've got boxes and boxes and boxes
Turn your
of
TV
books.
down a little, Jack.
So I'm sure I've got some. I'm just not sure where they are at this point. But I'm trying to drag new things out. So if anybody's interested in just plain old book covers, let me know.
How much are they?
$1. You can see they're all about the same size. That's a little smaller, a little shorter.
All right, I put them in. They'll just be kind of random.
I can, or if you want to tell me a color, if they want to tell me a color. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to throw these in the, I'm trying to clean things out. I took a whole load over to a thrift yesterday. So.
Vintage lady, who did she say that was? I forgot already. Oh, Linda S. She wants Linda a black one.
All right. Let's see what I've got in black. All right. Wider or narrower spine?
Wide or narrow spine, Linda?
And that's a darker black too, and it's got the wider spine than this one. This one's really narrow.
Wide spine.
Wide. Okay. Do you want the one that's black? Can you see?
I would say yes, because she said black.
Yep.
Elisa wants gray, blue, and red.
Hey, Elisa, how are you doing? All right. Vintage lady, tell me again.
Linda S.
Linda S. Okay, I know I saw Linda T come in, and then you said Linda. I'm a space cadet today, y'all.
Vintage Henley. I changed my YouTube picture name, formerly Linda S.
Yeah.
And she says sure on the black.
All right, and Lisa wants gray, blue, and red. Here's a red. These are dark gray. Here's a light gray.
So what color gray, Elisa?
And then this has got a little bit wider spine, but it's a darker red than that. Well, that's kind of an orangey red. And do I have a blue?
Hey, Jen.
Hey, Jen, how are you doing today? I do have this blue.
After Elisa picks, Brenda wants the rest of them.
You got it, girly, because they're going away. I'm having to
figure out what Elisa wants. She just says gray, blue, and red. So just give her a gray, blue, and red.
All right. I'm going to give you the dark.
Wait a minute. The two on the left. The two on the left, the other red and blue.
Well, I'm not sure what the two on the left is. I've got this Bartlett's familiar quotations.
Well, put up A, B, C, and D, Pearl.
Yep, that'll be the best way to do it.
Because it's too confusing.
It is. All right, hold on. Let me dump these in my lap.
Because Brenda's going to take the rest, but put up those red and blue and black ones for Elisa.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Come on, Pearl. I'm all thumbs. I got too much stuff on my desk, y'all. See, because I was thinking I was going to wait till 3, and so I've been scrambling. I got that box filled. Blue. This is the blue that I have. It's like a navy blue. That's C. D is this lighter blue. So that's D. I don't know where my D is. So A, B, C.
Lisa, tell us A, B, C, or D, or all of them.
C and
C
D.
and D.
All right. So that takes care of those.
And Brenda says she wants the rest.
All right. Let's see what I've got in the red right here. I've got that red one. And I've got this red one.
Oh, so Elisa, you want any more red ones?
Well, she got blue and black. These are the two red ones I have.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I've got 3. There's a C. That's a C.
Both of them, she says.
Okay, you got it. Let me know if you decide you want that one.
All right, now Brenda's going to take the rest.
Okay. You got it, Brenda. Thank you very much. They need to go away. They're going to go away one way or the other. Hey, Jennifer.
Hey, Jennifer.
Let me get these. Let me put a tag on this or I'll completely forget. And I'm going to do them for 75 cents, Brenda, instead of $1. And I'll do yours for the same, Elisa. 75 cents. Everybody's, I'll do 75 cents. I just want them to go away. I told Debbie it's got to cool down a little bit, but as soon as it cools down, I'm going to start going to storage and hauling things to the thrift. They're going to go away. I feel like I'm suffocating, and I'm doing it to myself. So let me get these out of the way. Whoop.
I don't think Pearl has any appliques. Pearl, you got any appliques?
No, I don't. I don't have any that I do individually. I usually put those in my boxes and things, Jen. I do different boxes, and I save those for that. Now, if I do get another wedding dress, then I'll usually do some, but I haven't found another one. All right, let's see.
What kind of appliques you looking for, Jen? And what color?
Yep. All right.
I have a ton of appliques.
There we go. Trying to fall off on me. Let me put these over here so I don't trip over them.
Wedding appliques? Oh, I got a ton of them too. Pearl, you got any wedding appliques?
All right. I have got this box.
Do you have any wedding appliques?
I have I have a good many, but they go in my boxes.
Okay, because Jen's wanting wedding. Well, I'm going to sell her some if you don't have any to sell.
No, I don't have enough to sell. I've got probably 25 boxes I need to get filled. And the last dress I got didn't have that much. I've got a wedding dress. I've got my eye on at one of the thrifts, but they're not going to come down on the price until, I think she said next week they might be able to come down on it.
Yeah,
So.
if you want to message me on Messenger, Jen, we can work out something.
Debbie, this is going to be a fabric build-a-bundle.
Fabric build-a-bundle, okay.
Yep. And they're going to be, gosh, I'm going to say $3.
$3. B-A-B.
This is the first piece. It's a beautiful ivory color background. And you've got purples and blues and pinks and golds. And pretty teal greens. A lot of teal in the greens. But you've got a lot of blue. Reds. It's a really pretty piece. This is just half of it. So that's folded in half, y'all. It's a nice big piece. It's pinked along the edges.
Look up Debbie Ham on Facebook and send me a message on Messenger, Jen. Fabric Build-A-Bundle, girls, $3.
All right. Here is this piece. Just a funky, I think this would be good to do mixed media on as well. Here's a pretty floral. Actually, there's two of them, so I'm going to put them both down. That's the pink ribbon. This is the polished cotton. Couldn't think of the word. This one is not as polished. This one is a lot more shiny. Here's a pretty piece. I like this one. It's got a nice, like a deep butter background, and then you get a little bit darker in a gold tone, and then you get terracotta and a cinnamon color with some pretty greens. And here's
Jennifer Tracy Sparkle.
Okay, Jennifer, you're going to get this one because it matches it. How about that? Matches the colors.
Yes, I do, Jen, but I haven't talked to Debbie in a long time or seen Debbie. She's kind of quit buying. So, but yes, I know Debbie.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in a while either. The last time I saw her was when you did your first.
You're
I can't
welcome,
remember.
Jen.
Yeah, it's been a while. I've been wanting to do this with this box for a while. I may have a few pop-up D-stash sales moving forward. I've got to get this place under control. It's getting to me. All right, Debbie, we'll do another one.
Okay.
I think that's a really pretty tone there. And here's another one that matches that. So there's two of those, and you can see they're nice size pieces. I should have measured, but I didn't. Here's the same pattern with a gold
Oh,
background.
yes, we will, Jen. She says keep her in her prayers. She must be something the matter with her.
Yeah. All right, this is just a plain white, 100% cotton. No, it says white 22970 or ivory. So it's a classic sateen. Yeah. I'll look at some of these and I think, All right. This one has all these pieces. It's stapled. I'm not messing with the staples. So it's got this pretty pattern with like the lace-like ribbon. And here it is in pink. Here it is in a different blue. Here it is in a different tone of pink. Yellow. More of a teal. And that is
I
that.
thought I just seen something, Jen, but I can't find it. I thought it just popped up in my. Oh, I just found it. Got it. So I just confirmed you, Jennifer.
Oh, okay, good, good. All right, I'm looking for something else. All right, this is a pretty, let's see, what is that? Calamere Grenadine. It's a long, narrow piece, but it would be gorgeous to do some smaller books out of. This is probably about a 54-inch width of this fabric, and it is 10 inches. So that's all I can do on this one.
All right. Anybody interested in this for $3?
I have a peacock box I'm going to do in a little while. All right, we'll just get this out of the way.
I'm not seeing anybody.
No problem. Let me start again with something different. This is 100% cotton. It's a nice wide piece.
Is that white fabric cotton on that other bundle?
Yes, the white fabric was cotton.
Yes, Elisa.
Let me throw it down and show it to you again. The white one. Yeah, classic sateen, 100% cotton. It's been framed in the box, so it's a little wrinkled. This fabric does not tell me the content. If you're talking about the white background.
Elisa will take it.
Okay, thank you, Elisa. That feels like 100% cotton as well. I'm just going to pin it up. I'll pretty it up later.
Are you doing another?
I can do I can do more build-a-bundles if there's interest, or I can switch to these little magazines I got from that are museum pieces. Y'all want to see those?
Put
These
some
are
up, and then we can go back to
Metropolitan
fabric.
Museum books. They came in these, and we'll do A, B, C, D, Debbie.
Okay.
These are the Japanese prints. This is dated 1952. The paper's still in really great shape. And what they've done is they've got these stickers. You can either steam them off or you can cut around them if you just want to use those. But then you've got the text too. And you've got them on both sides. This is, again, Japanese. Yeah, Japanese prints. I'm not flipping every page. I'm kind of going every other page. It doesn't have a page count. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24 prints in here. That'll be A. Paintings from the Habsburg collection. This one is also 1952. Martyrdom of the 10,000 Christians. Albert Durer, I can't say his name. Anne of Habsburg, Queen of Spain. Charles IV of France. Portrait of a young woman. Skip past some of those. So they don't all have exactly the same count in it. This is Italian Renaissance painting. Probably lots of those that there's Mary and Jesus. Lots that have to be careful with, I think. That's C. And D is The World of Peter Bruegel. That's a postcard. These two are postcards that are in there, so they're staying in there. You can see the distressing on the page. There are different things in some of them like this, and you can see the imprint. This is a supplemental report. And that'll be D. And I still haven't, oh, here it is. Here it is, covered up by something.
How much?
$3, Debbie.
Elisa A. Do you know G.S. Pelfrey?
No.
All right. If you could send Pearl your email, is it on the screen, Pearl?
No, Debbie, I always forget until somebody needs it.
If you could please send Pearl an email, I will put you down for that book, but we need to get an email from you before the sale ends.
Yes.
With your email and your shipping information, please. And what's your first name?
Yes. And welcome in. Welcome in. We're glad you're here.
So she's going to take D. If it's a she, they are going to take D.
Okay. Ginger.
Oh, Ginger.
I got that, Ginger.
She's emailed your info. She's emailed you info.
Yeah,
Ginger.
thank you, Ginger. I saw it earlier before we started. Thank you.
All right. So Ginger gets D.
Okay.
Junk Journaling Jen gets C. And
Okay.
Brenda gets A.
Okay. Elisa got A.
I don't guess anybody for B.
Yeah, okay. All right, I have to put these inside because these tags that I just opened, that are brand new, are not sticking. All right. Put that one aside. I'll do the books if anybody's, the boxes if anybody's.
Yeah, I gave Elisa A. Oh, I gave Elisa A. You're right, Brenda. I'm sorry. Elisa A.
Yeah.
Ginger D. Junk Journaling Jen C.
Yep.
So, yeah, nobody for B.
Yep, nobody
Sorry,
for B.
Brenda. I said to give Brenda A, but Elisa already got it.
Right.
So sorry.
It happens. It happens to all of us. All right. This one is Masterpieces in the Philadelphia Museum of Art. This is a 1952 as well. So these are by different artists. St. Francis receiving the stigmata, Portrait of a Donor, Christ on the Cross, the Annunciation. You know, a lot of art back then was Christian related. Self-portrait of Picasso, El Greco Spanish Lady, Prometheus Bound, Madame Roulin and Baby, The Large Bathers, The Triumph of Neptune and, can't say that word, Cassatt, Degas, Rousseau, Romney. I love that. That's pretty.
Hey, Lindy K.
John Moran. Hey, Lindy, how are you doing? I love Sean Smith's medias. They turned out so well. That's going to be A. This is 6 Centuries of Flower Painting. 1953. Van der Weyden. Luger Tomring the Younger. Jacob Bosmeyer, Dutch. I can't say that. I can't say that one either. They're both Dutch. Jan van something. Margarita Haberman. All these are florals. Jean-Baptiste Pilament. French. Wall panel. Doesn't say who the artist is. Plate with flowers. So you've got all flowers in this one. Claude Monet, Paul Cézanne. I can't say it. I'm tongue-tied today. Tongue-tied and tired. French Impressionists, Monet, Pisario, Renoir, Boudin. I don't think that's how you say it, but that's how it came out. This is 1951. Boudin, Monet. That's another Monet. Monet. That one's coming loose. Monet. Looks like he got most of the book. Pisario. Manet there. I think all these are Manet. So that is C. Opening a new box. This is all figure painting by Renoir. Lots of 1952. We're going to skip that one. The Dancer, 2 little girls, circus girls.
$3 each.
$3 each. Bathing.
Elisa C.
Okay.
Ginger, D.
Okay.
Terry, B.
Okay.
Elisa, A.
Okay. Wonderful. Thank you, ladies. I would love to have kept all of these, but I have nowhere to put them. All right, let's see. Vincent van Gogh. If anybody's a Van Gogh fan. 1952. Open Bible, Potato Eater, Still Life, Hat and Pipe, Sunflowers, Self-Portraits, The Woman at the Cafe, Almond Blossoms, The Drawbridge, I'm skipping pages, The Olive Orchard, Gauguin's Armchair, Van Gogh Bedroom in Arles. That's going to be A. Raphael. (1953). Self-Portrait. God the Father. The Disputation of the Eucharist on a Ceiling. Group at Left. This came from that same panel. Detail from the thing. Yeah, another detail. So these are all details from that one larger. All right, so that's going to be B. One of my favorites, Michelangelo. 1953. There's David.
You did get A and C, Elisa.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, but she said you put your name on B, so you better find those books.
They're right here.
Elisa wanted A, or wanted C first.
All right. This was D.
She wanted D also. Well, no. Ginger gets D.
Okay, I've got Elisa on D. Who have I got on
Elisa
A?
gets C. A is Elisa.
I've got Elisa on
Elisa
this menu.
Gets C.
Okay. I know that was the last one. This was the next to the last.
Ginger got D. Terry got B.
Then I switched Terry and
You must have, because she says, Elisa says you put your name on B. She wanted A and C.
Okay, I did. Thank you for catching that. I don't want you both being disappointed that you're not getting what you asked for. That's a headache we all don't need. All right. And again, this is Michelangelo. I got to see the Sistine Chapel. It was amazing. So a lot of this is from the Sistine Chapel. I got to see the Pieta, but it was behind glass because somebody tried to destroy it. But when we went to Italy, it was a few months after, I think it was Pope. It was when the last Pope died. It's been 20 years ago. But he was still lying in state in a glass casket when we went, and the crowds were terrible. This one's Leonardo da Vinci. (1952).
Is that D?
It'll be D. Yep. I think everybody's pretty well familiar with most of his work. So that'll be D. Hey, Christy. I hate having to sit in the waiting room.
I'm not seeing anybody for these.
No? All right.
Ginger will take A.
Thank you, Ginger. Is that Ginger?
Ginger.
Okay. All right. I'm just going to stick these on the outside. That way I can put them in there later.
Oh, no. She's Linda S. I'm sorry. Oh, God.
That's what I was thinking. It's like, wait a minute. That didn't sound right.
Yeah,
She's
that's Linda S. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It takes us a while when somebody switches things up on us.
When you change your names, you got me all screwed up now.
It doesn't take much for me, y'all.
Me either.
All right. Let me mark that out and just put
I
it
need
on
a drink. You're right, Irma. I need a drink. It's been a long 2 days.
All right. Are y'all done? You can put done in there. All of you can put done. Lindy said it's hard to find good help, Pearl.
You got that right. You got that right, Linda.
Are you guys interested in more, or are you done?
All right, the last batch, I hope she got D. Did I say Linda S, or did I, but I might have said, oh, God. You better go back to that last book on D and see whose name you put on there. I might have said Ginger, and it should have been Linda S.
Yeah, I saw that, so I changed it. So
okay. All right. Gotcha. Sorry, girls. It's going to take me a minute to get your name straight.
Okay. And she said D. Did I put you on C?
No, she wanted D, but I might have said Ginger when it should have been Linda S.
But I'm thinking I must have put her on the wrong thing.
Last batch, she got D.
Which one was D?
I don't know, Pearl.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to go look. Give me just a second, y'all. I don't know why I'm such a space cadet today, other than it's just been a super busy week.
Lindy K, put a zipper in it. It's hard to find good help. Oh, God.
All right. Leonardo was D. I think. Let me go back a little bit further. Yeah, Leonardo was D. So I got it wrong.
My God, we're going to have to get our act together or I'm quitting.
Well, I tell you, you said you were going to retire.
I know. I'm ready to retire.
I know, me too. I just wish I could. All right, so get that back on live, y'all. Let me get that back on live.
Hey, Paula.
Hey, Paula, how are you doing? All right, now, give me a second. I'm on live chat. Oh, we heard from Wendy today. They got everything moved. So she's officially moved now. Got to make sure everybody gets her new address. All right. Are you guys done with these? Because if you are, I'll put them aside and we'll do something else. I got my package from Jill. I went by my daughter's house and I got to make sure I've sent Jill my new address.
One more round. We sold all the books, so put up another round. We'll try to get it straight.
Okay. These are different. It's got a lot of paper in this box. We've got Goya. There's a pretty one. Children in Art. Some of these are hard to see. I'm going to hold it up a little bit better. What is that? Oh, that's a detail. It's not a oh, not holding that one up, y'all. Sorry. I don't want to get banned. So that is Goya. Okay. Children and Art. 1953. Thankfully, we won't have any nudes of the children, I hope. Oh, that was little naked chubby babies. All right, that's B. C is Great European Portraits. 1953. That's a popular one. The Marriage of Giovanni. Pope Innocent X. All right. That's going to be C. Did we do Rembrandt yet? Persian paintings. I know we didn't do that one. Let's see. 1953. These are a little bit different.
All right, $3, that's D.
$3, that's D. And I got a decent, is that it? That's it. And if there's no interest, we'll stop. We'll do something different.
I am not seeing anybody.
You never know these days. All right. A, B, C. Put them in that order and then I'll know. All right. Put that tag in there and then I'll be able to remember what I did them for. So let's do something else. All right. Got this bin that needs to go out of my way. What is this? This is the First Republic Volume 1. It's got some, it's got deckled edges. It's got the gold at the top, but not at the bottom and the sides, but it's got a gorgeous cover. It is almost 7.5, but not quite. 1, 2, 3/8 by 4 and 7/8 with a 1 1/4 inch spine. So that'll be
Jill,
A.
what you're saying me, what are you taking on me? The mustard book. Is that from the last round, Jill?
The mustard book.
Was there a mustard book last round?
Let me look and see.
Oh, never mind. The one showing now. Hang on. I don't have those in yet, Jill. Hang on.
I've got 2 of these. This one cover is dangling. It's got the deckled edges, the gold. Beautiful, beautiful in papers. That's B. This little book, it's got a pretty little cover. And you could actually do a little plate here and a little something there to cover that. It's a fabric covered book. You can tell by the feel. It is just regular paper. You can see that boxing and some of it's coming a little loose. Called Throne on the World. And it is
Jack, bring me some licorice.
7 1/4 by 4 3/4. Well, so much for that one.
How much are these?
I'm going to do $5 on A and B and $4 on C, and it's 1 1/8.
Hang on a minute, Pearl. I gotta refresh.
Okay.
All right. Jill wants A.
Okay.
Irma wants B.
Okay.
Tracy Sparkle wants C.
Okay. Thank you, ladies.
Could have sold more B's than an A.
I know. I don't know if I have any more like that. I've got books all over the house, y'all. There. I'm going to have an avalanche. I'm pulling from a box and got stuff stacked all over it. Oh. The spine is gone. It is Stories from the Classics. It's got really nice soft paper. It is The Children's Hour in 10 volumes. This is volume 3. Got a nice image there. Nice foxing here from that image. 19. Let's see if we can read it. 1907. No, copyright. That can't be right. That can't, I mean, that simply can't be right. They didn't do books like this at that time. So you've got lots of stories. A few images, not a ton of images, but there are a few. They're all black and white. So that's going to be A. Watch it be worth $10,000 because it's got a wrong date. All right, this one is McGuffey 6 Eclectic Reader. The last copyright in here is 1921. It's in fantastic shape. That one I listed before for 6. I'll do it for 5 this time, Debbie. A and B will be 5. And I got this one from somebody else. And the copyright, I can't, it's got wonderful. 1814. And I don't know what that language is. I paid $10 for it. I'm asking $10 for it. That's C.
Christy wants A. Tracy Sparkle wants C.
Okay. Nobody for B?
Nobody for B.
Okay. I've got 2 full sets of the MacGuffin, plus a couple of loose ones, so I got those when I had my booth.
Jennifer, I'm making those stacked pockets out of old ledgers. They're really neat.
All right, let's see what else is in here. Oh, this is a pretty one. This one is a little ratty tatty.
Christy will take B.
All right, Christy, thank you. All right, what did I? Oh, here it is. I was looking down there, and it's up here. I've got to. Liam's coming to spend the night Saturday. Let me get him in here helping me clean this place up. Well, this is a soft bound. It's a hard bound, but a soft padded cover. I don't know if I can get that to show up. Let's see if I can do it this way. See how soft it is? So it's got the book board in there, but it's a soft and it's coming apart. Look at the fiber there. You can see it on this side too. It is got these missing pages. It's got the gold edging, and it's all poetry. Wordsworth. $4. That's going to be A. I have this little book. Let's see. The world's 100 best short stories. It is 1927. You can see that it's just a little smaller than my hand. I'll measure it just so you know. And I'll measure this one real fast. This one is 4 3/4 by 7 1/4 with a 1 1/2 inch spine. Got a lot of good material in there to use. Same here. This is plain paper, but it's nicely aged. It's nicely browned. That is B. This one is the Evangeline book. I paid $5 for it.
How much is B?
It's B. All 3 of these will be $4.
All right.
And that's a nice little thin book if you want to do something on a small scale. I think I got that from Katie. Most of the books I got from Katie. 5 by 7 1/8, or 7 1/16 really. And the spine is real small.
Put it back in, Christy.
1/2 inch.
Jill for A. Christy
Okay.
for B.
All right.
I don't see anybody for C.
Okay, no problem. Sometimes I've just meant to keep it.
No problem, Christy. Just want to make sure that you get it.
I hate doing anything on my phone. All right, I'm going to trip over those anyway now. All right. I don't even know what this is called. Looks like it's either Dutch or German. Got beautiful marbled end pages. I paid $25 for it. And we'll do this by itself, Debbie. The first me for $25. I have boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes of books. and shelves and shelves and shelves.
Hey,
It
Cheryl.
it looks almost like a journal cover. It's got the red edges.
Not seeing anybody.
No? Okay. Meant to keep it. This one is Robinson Crusoe. It's a gray cover with that pretty debossed. It's slightly debossed in there. There's the spine.
Oh, Christy's going to take that $25 book.
Thank you, Christy. Thank you very, very much.
Jen, did you have a sale and I missed it? I didn't know she had a sale.
I didn't either. Robinson Crusoe again, 1945. Doubleday and Company. You got lots of little cartoon images, colored images. So if you're doing something seaworthy, there's another. You've got your ship breaking up. Let's see, there's another one. And again, lots of little cartoon images in the bodies. So that'll be A. This is another little book.
Are these all the same price?
No, these will be different. I don't even know what I'm going to do. This one I paid $8 for. It's a small 1867. And it looks like it's German or Dutch. It's got the marbled edges. And it looks like poetry. And look at the font.
Hey, JMH. How much is A, Pearl?
A is going to be $4. B is $8. And then I've got this little red book. It's a very small one. Masterpieces of the World's Best Literature. You can see it's about the size of my palm. I can't even read this without holding it up and looking at it in the camera. Come on. Good grief.
It's too blurry. How much is it?
I know. Oh, 1905. 1905. Thoughts and Aphorisms. I paid, oh, Barbara's name is in this for $9. Do you know there were a bunch of books, I think, that got put in my pack? I'm going to see if Barbara wants this one. I'm sorry. If she doesn't, then I'll bring it back out. This is a small book, biographical sketch. $15.
So is it going to be 15?
Yep. Yep. It's a gorgeous little book. And this is a keeper and put on your bookcase kind of thing. Let's see.
All right, Ginger wants B.
Okay, Ginger, you got it. And thank you. Nobody for A or C?
No.
Okay, that's no problem. All right, that's all the books I have right here right now. I will get another box out.
Jill wants A.
A? All right. You got it, Jill. Thank you. Alrighty. I have got, let me know when we have enough to do a giveaway for thumbs ups, Debbie. I don't know where we are. Does anybody need a spool of twine?
We have 17. We need 8 more.
Okay. It's that size twine. If you do, first me for $4. I got 2. One for me and one for somebody else.
Jill.
Okay. Thank you, Jill. All right. Y'all know I've got linens out here.
Well, put some up.
Well, it's either that or, ladies, your choice. Fabric sample bundles, or hey, Renee, or linens, build-a-bundles.
Linen build-a-bundles and fabric sample build-a-bundles.
Yep, either one. I got both right here at my fingertips.
We'll rotate back and forth.
All right. Well, I've got this right here on my hand, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it down. There's 2 of
Dawn.
these.
Hey, Marjorie. Cheryl.
Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Marjorie. And Dawn. How are y'all doing today? So this is stapled together. I'm not taking it apart. This is got Scotch Guard on it. Oh, come on. See, there's blue, pink. This is more of a periwinkle. This is more of a beigey rose color. A yellow. And a more leaning to the teal side right there on that one. So there's that bundle. Here's another bundle. These are probably, I would say, 70s fabrics. So you've got your blue and pink here. This goes to a different tone, more purple in that piece. Okay, it's got the ribbon in it. This is how we can tell. See that ribbon? This
We
is
came on
ribbon.
early, Dawn.
We came on an hour.
Time. We just came on an hour early.
This has got the pink right there. So this is similar to that other one we had. This is a different blue. This has got more, it's got a different color in here, more of a leaning to the teal side. This is more beige. So all of this is only $3 to the first me. Yeah, there's somebody else coming on at 3, and so we thought we'd get a little bit of a jump start and go ahead and get started. I wasn't sure what time I was going to get back from the doctor, and I got an all clear, everybody. All right. These pieces are a little bit bigger in a whole different family. Again, we're looking at a $3 build-a-bundle. This is a really pretty one.
So I'm putting in BAB, and they say 3 when they think it's worth 3, or they're just $3.
When they feel like it's worth $3, they need to pop in with their mate.
So I didn't put build-a-bundle on that. The other one I just put in $3.
Oh, okay. This is 100%
I don't have anybody for the first one.
Okay, no, I was putting all of this down together. I'm still working on the one.
Oh, you're still doing a build-a-bundle.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is a
All right.
build-a-bundle.
Sorry, girls. BAB. All right. So I'm putting it in now.
Okay.
So it looks like, hold on. Pam's Vintage Dreams. Pam.
Okay.
Well, now, okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Because
Okay.
I just now put it in. I mean, you said that, and Pam came in, Jill, JMH, and then I put BAB and Jill came in. So, all right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it in one more time for $3, and the first me will get it, because that was my fault. I thought the first one was the first Build-A-Bundle. So, okay. I'm going to put in $3. So get ready, girls, and the first me will get it, because that was my screw up. All right. So it's in now. All right. I think that's going to be Irma. All right. That's going to Irma.
Irma. Okay. Thank you, Irma. Thank you, everybody.
So now so we're going to keep doing Build-A-Bundles, right,
yeah,
girl?
I've got a whole box here. It's not a giant box, but it's a box full of all these fabric sample pieces, and whatever doesn't sell today may get stuck in your box, or it may go to a thrift. Whatever. I've just got stuff that's got to go away.
All right.
I keep
I'm
saying
going to get
it,
ready
but I'm
to
not
put the
doing
second
that.
one in.
Yeah. I'm feeling very smothered lately, and it's like you just gotta get rid of it. All right, so this is the first piece. It's got a nice tan background with a all right, my brain just went blank. A damask look to it with pretty greens and burgundies. I think this goes in that same color family. And there's another piece. It's got the damask background in it. And here's another one that goes with this whole thing that's damask. Got all the little pieces from all the pieces. All of these are 100% cotton. This is a tan. It is not 100% cotton. It is a Pier 1 import fabric. I felt like the color still worked with these. And here's another tan piece. This one's called Flax. It's another Pier 1. It's in, okay, yeah. Rayon linen and other is what it said on these three. But I felt like it went with those colors. All right. This is not a cotton, but it's a really pretty fabric, and I feel like the colors still work. It is a cotton poly. Got more cotton than poly. And that's about as many as I can put down on that if anybody's interested in it.
All right, that's in, girls. Build-A-Bundle, $3.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 nice size pieces.
I'm not seeing anybody.
No? I love those. I think they're pretty. All right. We'll try these. This is a pretty tapestry type. It's not a tapestry, but it's that woven. And it is rayon poly acrylic with a little bit of cotton in it. I wouldn't wear it. This is a pretty silvery gray with a stripe. Seersucker weave.
Hey, Deb.
Hey, Debbie. I'm looking for the fabric. 100% cotton on that one.
All right, so is this, we're on to a new Build-A-Bundle?
Yeah, this is a new Build-A-Bundle.
Okay.
Here's another pretty print. That would make a nice tome. Here's another one, another big piece. This is 62 cotton. It's called Fern, made in Italy. This is a small
Christy,
piece.
let's see. No, wait a minute. JMH.
Okay, thank you, Zan. Use this big piece to wrap it in. It'll be pretty when you get it. I'm just getting it out of the way. And like I said, whatever doesn't sell may wind up in different boxes. All right. Here's some more of this pretty damask print. This one is champagne, 100% cotton. Let me turn it right side up and it might be more appealing. This one is 100% cotton, Romantica Crimson. It's got the damask woven into it. I don't know if you can see it in these little dark areas. That's actually a damask pattern in there. Here is, that's not pretty. I'm not putting that one. I don't like those. Let's see what we've got here. All right, this is a Covington Country House Wovens. 100% cotton. It says imported goods, but it doesn't say where it's from. This is a pretty ivory color with blue and gold. Here it is with ivory with a little bit different blue and green. Oops, here it is with pink and yellow. Same thing with purple and gold with green. And here it is with a deep gold. And this is a very nice gold color with the red. And I'm going to do this and hold it up so hopefully you can see the colors better. And see the pattern of the weave in that. It's really pretty fabric. That gold is not coming up as pretty as it is on the table. So there's that one. Here is a Robert Kaufman chambray stripe. Let's see, 80 cotton, 20 polyester. Never needs ironing. Wouldn't wear it, but I could put it in a book. So it's a pretty, like a soft watercolor stripe. There it is in a beigey pink. Another watercolor stripe with blues. There's a beautiful tan color, wheat color. And so that is that. And then I have, I'm going to throw all these little pieces down on it. This is a pretty woven fabric. You know, when I say hut cloth, it has all, this is a faux where they put the heavier threads and things in there to make it look that way. Here is a cute little blue and white. It's not embroidered, it's just printed. Here's a yellow and white plaid. This is a beautiful metallic looking gold, green gold, with a little bit of a crimson in it. This is a solid. That's really funny. Oh, it's two. So this has got the thread running through it. This makes it into kind of a plaid. There we go. You can see it's a little sheer. This is a pretty black and gold. And this is a pretty woven piece. So that's what all I've got for this one. If anybody's interested, you're getting a lot with these two, and then you're getting these two pretty fabrics.
Anybody want that one? Cheryl Goebel.
Okay, thank you, Cheryl. I think you'll love these. Covered them up with my keyboard. And I do have a box for today. Let me do this And let me do a couple more and then we'll do the box. This is $3 for the book. This is 2 styles, 50 colorways, draperies, bedspreads, pillows, upholstery. They're all, there are a couple pieces that are cut out, but they're all almost like embossed like look. And I'll start at the back and kind of flip.
Jack, are you down? Are you down? A drink? Some lemonade?
Did you put this one in already?
No.
Okay.
I was waiting for you to show it, but I'll put it in now.
All right. So you've got a lot of beautiful colors with that pretty design on it. And it's
Ginger.
Okay, Ginger, thank you. All right, and let's see, I saw it. This is another bunch of what I think are pretty fabrics. That's right there. So these are not cottons. They're cotton poly. This pattern is called Milton. It's a pretty summer plaid. And here's a matching stripe. So Debbie, you can go ahead and put it in.
I'm putting it right now.
Okay, here's a coordinating plaid. Let's see, come on, I don't want to pick up. Oh, these are stuck together, so I'm putting them down. I'm going to show you the bottom one first. It's just like this plaid, except it's the gold and wheat colors with that little tiny stripe in it. There's the stripe, and there's the moire type pattern in the plaid. Here's the same thing. This is the stripe, and this is the plaid with the moire pattern on it. You can see that pretty well in the light. Here is the small plaid.
Do you have any ticking fabric, Pearl?
I think I sold all that a few months ago. I have to go back through and look through some of my fabrics to see. I'll see if I can find some for next week. I'm determined to go to storage and get some things out of there. So I don't know if you can see the moire plaid.
Debbie Vasey on this one.
Oh, thank you, Debbie. So I will, I have, I think maybe 4 invoices I didn't get done from last week. And Debbie, yours is one of those. And so I'll add everything to it. And I'll have everything invoiced. If I don't get it done tomorrow, it'll be done by Sunday evening. Liam's coming to spend the night. So I'm going to be spending Saturday with him. This is the same type of fabric. Same plaids. This is a pretty red and pink tone with that moire pattern in it. There's the stripe, red, white, and gold. There's the plaid. Here it is in green. Like a light green. So there's that little plaid. This is a different stripe. It's the wider stripe. This is a pretty fabric. And there's the plaid with the moire. And here's the same thing.
Pam's asking you to invoice her, but hold off on shipping.
Okay, I will, Pam.
We'll ship when she comes home in October or something, I think.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love grands. So this is the same. I don't see the little piece. It's probably long gone. But this is a pretty salmon pink and gold with that green in it. And here it is with the moire on it. And this one's by itself. It's a pretty yellow. All right, come on. Focus. There we go. Some of them can look pretty bad on the camera. This is a pretty, there's almost like a Christmas. There's the green with the moray in it. There's a pretty red and green with gold and ivory. And here's the plaid with the moray in it. And I've got a couple more. I'm going to put all these down, and hopefully somebody's going to take them all away. This is different. This is more of a yellow. This is more of a gold. And it's got the moray in it. And there it is in the big stripe. And here's the plaid. And for those of y'all that don't know what moray is, this squiggly pattern you see on it, it's a, they used to do that a lot with taffetas. And that's what it's called, as a moray. M-O-R-I-E, I think. And here's a pretty green and blue. And there's the stripe. And there's the plaid. So that's a lot of fabric for $3 if anybody's interested, Debbie.
It's in. Anybody interested? Christy.
Thank you, Christy. My oldest daughter's name is Christy, so every time I write your name, I think of my sweetie. And I got to talk to Liam last night for a couple minutes. Made my heart feel good. All right, let's see. I think these are really pretty. I'm going to put these down, Debbie, because I think they're really pretty, and then we'll stop. This is a long, narrow piece. It's 54 inches wide. It's a pretty red. And it has not a shiny shine to it, but a little bit of a sheen to it. It's a pretty bamboo. Here is a pretty tapestry type. And this is a Pier 1. I'm looking for... I don't see the fiber. This is a pretty... woven, and then you've got this that pattern to go with it. I can't think, y'all. My brain is just gone. This is a pretty brown with touches of red in it. It looks orangey on there, but it's not. It's a pretty brown. It looks green too, but it's brown. Here's another woven. That would make a gorgeous cover right there. That would make a pretty tall skinny. Let's see. Here's another really long piece. It's like the full width of a fabric. And you've got your burgundies. It's showing green on my camera. It's not green. It's kind of a coppery color. I don't know how I can get it to show up the right color. And that looks more orange, but it's more red. It's a really pretty fabric. That's the full width of fabric. And all of these are wovens. Here's a pretty... Jill? Okay. You're going to get that one, and 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 that one. And that one too. I'm going to keep you busy for a while, Jill. I got my package. Oh, Jill, help me remember to make sure I send you my new address. That went to my daughter's house, which is not really a problem. But she can get a little fussy sometimes that I still have stuff coming there. So I need to give you the new one. All right. right, let me bring out the peacock. I know I had several people asking me about peacocks, but I don't think any of them are here. Do that. Put it down. I collected some peacock things. It's going to take a minute to show you everything. Let me move that out of the way. All right. This is the top of the box. This is the box. It's pretty.
Marjorie got your package today.
Oh, yay, yay. Has the 2 drawers in it. It's got the little, cutout here. So it's like a jewelry box.
Is it going to be an offer up?
It's going to be an offer up. We need to start it at 20. There will be a little bit of a reserve on it. But if you love peacocks, you're going to love this box. And there's this side. Oops, things are moving in there. Got the little, they're not glass, they're plastic drawer pulls. So we'll start at the top. It does have a mirror. I just tossed this in there because it's not it's a full yard. It went with the blue. I had a bag and I put this in the bag and I kept throwing things in the bag that I felt like went with the colors. So there's a little bit of green ribbon that goes with the green. This is something I got from that estate sale that nobody saw because there wasn't enough of it to share.
Renee's at 21.
And there's a yard of this. I found this. Now, they have these at Hobby Lobby, y'all. And it's just a pretty button. The colors and the peacock effect. This is a pretty beaded gold and pearl trim. The gold is a darker gold. It's not that light color. It's the kind of gold that leans to the orange side. And I picked this up because I felt like it went with the peacock theme. These are little mirrored trim. And I don't remember who I got it from, but I got it from somebody. And I liked it with this. And this is just a pretty earring. And I liked this. It's a yard of this pretty woven trim. I found these little peacock earrings. So I included them. On this ribbon somewhere, I don't know where. I like the colors and I like the shimmery blue dots on it. This is a velvet, it's a cotton velvet ribbon. And it's in a purple tone. And this is just a pretty white. I do have some ivories and off-whites, but most of the ribbon in here is white, or the lace is white. And this is a little bit more than a yard. This was just a pretty piece that I had. It's a curtain panel. I got it from somebody else. And I found these to go with that. The light's shining on it so you can't really see it. There we go. And then drawer, the bottom drawer. We'll do the bottom drawer. So here's a pretty lace. I got from that estate sale, but I couldn't sell because this was all there was. You have to get this box, gets all, and this is folded, it's doubled over. And I put this in there because I know everybody loves these pretty little collector things. pieces. This came from that lace palooza that I went to, and it's the only piece. And I loved that. I thought that was so pretty. I put that in there. I put a little stack of vintage. They're yellowed and aged doilies. Here's the other earring that matches the other. You've got a little over a yard of that little lace. This little lace. I tried to find different things that, I don't always
Cheryl's
use.
at 25, Renee's at 30, Cheryl Goldberg's at 35, Renee's at 50.
So this one is ivory, and this one is similar but different, and it's white. This is one, I did sell this one last week, but it was really pretty, and I liked the little rounded end, kind of like the end of the peacock feather, so I used that. This is a pretty lace that I believe I've sold before, but it's been a while. Some of this comes out of my leftover bags. A lot of times I'll have just a little bit of lace left, and I just put it in a big bag. And this is another pretty little, this is an eyelet. The fabric is really nice on this one. And this I did sell last week. It is a very beautiful bridal lace. It has a nice weight to it. It's not flimsy. So there's that one. I put this little necklace in there because I liked, and these will come off. You can cut it and all these will come off and you can use them. But I just felt like it went with the whole peacock thing. So that, I'll put that back in later. We'll go to drawer number 2. Move this right here. So I didn't put a lot of pink in here, but there was just a little bit of pink in the feather, so I put some of this pink lace from last week. This I've never sold before. It's a pretty muted teal, an aged teal, and I felt like it went with the coloring, and I liked the little metallic circles on there. I thought it was really different. So I put that in there. I wanted a little bit of purple, pinky purple, and I got this from somebody else. It's a really pretty shimmery pink that leans to the purple side. This is a little purple seam binding. And there's 2 yards of that in there. It looked blue on the screen, but it's like a nice lavender color. And then I chose this one because I felt like it went with the colors on the box. That way, if you want to do something that's going to go in the box, it will match. And then I know I sold this one last week. It's a really pretty, another bridal lace. Hey, Vanessa, how are you? So there's a yard of that in there. Here is a little piece of, doesn't have the eyelet in it. It's just a little white trim. But again, I felt like the scallops kind of go with the whole end of the feather type thing. This is the only piece I had of this, and so I put it in there. I did sell some of this, but this is all that was left of it. I thought that was really pretty. This is a little over half a yard. That was all that was left. I liked that with it, so I put that in there. It's a little curled right here, but you can press that out. I put this little doily. I liked, again, almost, like the scallop with the peacock. This went in simply because I like the color on it. And it's a nice woven napkin that you can stamp on. And I'll show you why you would want to stamp. Why you could stamp on.
Hey, Vanessa.
Hey, Vanessa. I said, hey, Vanessa. Sorry. My brain's somewhere else. This is long because it's got this sheer piece on the end. This was all I had. It's all that that I got of this particular piece. Now, I went ahead and included this. I could have cut it off, but I felt like you might be able to use that part. So you're getting about 22 inches of this trim. What's Teddy doing? And then there are these beads. All right, come on, get it out of the light. Don't know if I'm going to be able to get it where you can see it without the light. There it is, almost. There we go. Another little peacock feather. So that is it. Where are we, Debbie?
We are at 50 with Renee.
Okay. I have a decision to make. I have peacock stationery and peacock embossing and stamp. So I didn't know whether to include it or do it separately. So
it has to be more than 50 if you're going to put those two things in, right?
Exactly. And I'm happy to do it. I'm going to have to redo the whole thing, so I'm not going to worry about it. It'll be pretty when you get it. Thank you, Jen. I love doing the boxes. It's one of my favorite things to do. I'm always on the lookout.
So Renee went up to 65.
Okay. This is the stationery. It's a Hallmark stationery with the peacocks at the top. And there are your envelopes, and you can see how much. There's blank stationery, but there's quite a bit with the peacock on it. And there is this set that I picked up. So you've got your peacock stamp. You've got a book in it's a whole set. So here's your peacock stamp. There's an individual feather. Simply unique. Be proud. There's a happy birthday, thinking of you, and fly high. Then you've got the embossing folder.
Renee went up to 75.
And then you've got the peacock paper. I didn't open this. I'll be happy to open it if you want me to. But there's all this other stuff in it. So I'll include all of that in it. And you can do like a 30-second timer, Debbie. Or I can do a timer if I need to.
Oh, I got it right here.
You got it? Okay. When I found the box, and you can see I find things. That's my name, Pearls Finds. And then I try to pull everything together to make something really pretty. I've got little sequins there. But I like the peacock paper in there too. And the stamp. So 7 papers, 10 toppers, 2 glitter card sheets. And let's see. 27 piece. I don't know that it's ever been opened, but I can't say for sure. Embossing folder, stamp, pattern paper, and more.
All right, let me see. That's going to Cheryl Goldblatt for $80.
Oh, thank you so much, Cheryl. And thank you, Renee, for bidding.
You came in right after the stop, Renee.
It's so hard. Now I'm going to tell you what I figured out yesterday. When somebody puts a timer in and you're hearing them put the timer in, you have to put your stuff in almost right away, because yesterday Mary was counting down, and by the time she was going from 10 to 1, but as soon as she said 10, you had to put it in, because the voice is coming from StreamYard and the notifications are coming from YouTube. And thank you so much, both of you, for bidding. I don't know that I'll ever find another peacock box, but if I see one, I will grab it. But I have so many more boxes to do, and so many bags of lace to let go of.
Oh,
Now, I am going to get a bag to put this in so I don't miss any pieces. Because it'll take an hour to put it all back together. I mean, not an hour, but it'll take a few minutes. And I'm not going to make y'all all sit and watch me do that. But that's one of the few creative things I get to do, is putting the boxes together. And I enjoy that. All right. The other thing I have
usually Cheryl Goebel has very slow internet. She was lucky.
Yeah, she
was. Lag's really bad.
Oh. Yeah, hers is usually really bad. I pulled these together. This is 2 sets. You get the top off-white, you get the yellow copy and the pink copy, and there are 2 sets of that for $1, Debbie, and I've got quite a few. If you want to put that in, I'm going to take this and put it where I can pull it back together again. I'll be right back. Okay. Trying to see what else I have. Everything is just covered up. Now, I don't have
Debbie Vasey for 1.
Okay.
AMH for 3.
Okay.
Trace of Sparkle 1.
Okay.
Ginger 5.
Okay, great. Thank you. I appreciate that. Is Jill still here? I got this from Jill. This is something I bought from Jill, and it just came in today's mail, so, or yesterday's mail.
Trace of Sparkle wants 1 more.
Okay, you got it. That right there. I have this. I offered it the other day, but I'm gonna offer it again and see if there's anybody in here that might not have seen
Jill's
it.
here.
Yep. As soon as I went to my daughter's this morning. Yeah, I did get it today. I didn't change my doctor. It's up and coming, and traffic's horrible. So I stopped by her house to run to the bathroom, and I saw my package and some other mail that I grabbed. And so when I got home, I opened it. I thought, oh, I'll do that. Everybody loves getting little bits of that. So I have this fabric. It is a net. You can see that. And the darker part right there is a shimmery, shiny, blingy gold. It doesn't, you can see the bling down here, but up here it doesn't want to give the bling. It's $3 a yard. And I have, I think, 2 or 3 more yards left. I've got Jen M, Marjorie for 2, and Jen Trace of Sparkle for 1. So that way you know.
Clemens Crafts 1.
Okay.
Junk Journaling Jen 1.
Okay.
And Ginger 1.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you very much. A couple of weeks ago, I drove an hour and a half away to this lady's house. Her mother passed away, and her mother was a doll maker. And I filled the back of my daughter's car with lace and yummy stuff. So,
Marjorie for 1.
okay, Marjorie. I got you for 2, Marjorie, okay? From the other day. I've got you for 2. Do you want to change it to 1, or do you still want 2? Let me know. All right, I don't even know which way to turn.
Yes, she wants two.
Okay, you got two. All right, I think move these. I took a whole, put this in my chair because I wanted to bring it up. I don't have any ticking, but I picked these up. They're 100% cotton. They're placemats. And they're nice and thick. It's a nice thick fabric. And it's got that. All right, come on. There we go. That type of stripe pattern in it. It's woven into it. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. And they're $1.25.
Ginger, if you want to message me on Facebook or friend me on Facebook, Debbie Ham, I have some old bed ticking, blue and white bed ticking. Clemens Crafts 2. Terry 1.
Okay. Thank you, ladies. Keep looking all over from my pins, and they're always in the same place.
I can send you pictures, Ginger.
Yeah. Debbie's got some nice ticking. All right. Let's do a linen. Let's do linen build-a-bundles, if that sounds okay.
For how much?
Let's see. I'm covered up in here. Give me just a second. Get these out of the way. I've knocked some things over, so I'm having to be careful how I walk. Let's do, well, I have to uncover. My smalls. I do have some tablecloths that, this is a 92-inch ivory damask.
So we're not doing build-a-bundles?
Well, we'll do a build-a-bundle, but I had those tablecloths the other day. This was in there. I was offering these tablecloths for $3 just to get them to go away.
So you want me to put this in for $3?
For $3 to the first me. It says it's 92 inches. It's ivory. It's got a pretty damask pattern in it. I see grape clusters. It's a 92 inches. I don't see any. It's not. I don't know. Okay, Debbie, you got it. I got an entire lot at an online auction, and none of them were really what I was looking for. But I only spent $5. So, I thought I would offer them up for just a couple of, $2 or $3 if anybody needed them to cut up or to use as a work tablecloth or something like that. Then they would get used. I took a whole box load to a thrift yesterday. So this is not a cotton. I can tell by the feel. It may have some cotton in it, but it's not 100% cotton.
She's going to put some up, Leah, so you'll get one. Yeah.
So you can kind of semi-see through it.
Are these all going to be $3?
All $3. This is a purple. It is not very wide, but it is one folded funny. It's almost, but not quite 72 inches. And it's this purple color.
Cheryl Goebel.
You got it, Cheryl. Thank you. A lot of them just weren't really very nice, so I pulled out the few I felt like might be okay, be good for work tablecloths. This one is a Avon Home Fashions Incorporated. It's 55.45. It's a pretty tealish blue.
Hey, Erin.
Hey, Erin. Is this a square? It looks like it's a square. Yeah,
I thought you were going to sell last Friday, Erin.
This is a square. It's got the little pulled thread edge here. It's showing up as a gray blue, but it leans to the teal side. It's not a gray blue like I'm seeing on there. And it has that hot cloth type weave to it with the threads in it. And then the little pulled thread. And I'll give you a size.
Jill.
Okay, Jill, thank you. It is approximately 50 inches square. Yep, the pictures in that thing were not all that.
That's bad, Erin.
Erin, I'm so sorry. I used to get those, so I know what it feels like. Ouch. Is yours because of the low pressure fronts when they move in? All right, this one has got to have some synthetic in it. It's huge. It's long. It's 100 and something inches long. It has selvage hemmed edges. I think she took a fabric and hemmed it and had the selvage sides. It's huge. It's a kind of a beigey pink color. So if you just need something to throw down, something to get messy with, it's not waterproof, I can tell you that. It is approximately...
Leah Foy.
Okay, it's over 100 inches. I know that, or close to 100 inches. All right, let me get that little dish where I can reach it better.
Keep going, because Jill's wanting one.
Okay. This is a it's a lavender. I say purple, it's a lavender. It's just like the other one. It's fairly big. It's a hemmed fabric with the selvage side. And it's a lavender color. Oh, migraines are just awful.
Anybody for this lavender one?
I used to get them with the low pressure front.
Cheryl Goebel.
Thank you, Cheryl. We started using something from Young Living called Sulfurzyme, and that really helped me. And I get like a dull headache occasionally now, but that's about it. This is the same thing. It's a hemmed edge and a selvage side. It's really big. I mean, this is 2, 4, 6, 8. 8. And it's a pretty bright yellow. Not a in your face, make your eyes hurt yellow, but a pretty yellow.
Leah Foy. No, okay. No. Jill.
Jill? Okay.
Jill. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
There was Chad in there.
Thank you, Jill. All right. That is all of the larger ones. I'll do these for $2, Debbie. This is a pretty
how much?
2.
Actually,
I'll do them for $1. I'm sorry, Debbie. I'll do them for $1.
Okay.
And I'm going to do an ABC. So this is a pretty strawberry pink. You can see it's not very big. It's a table topper type. It is, let's see, about 44 inches-ish. That'll be A. You want to do A, B, C?
Okay.
All right. Here's another one. Same size. Light pink. That's B. Here's a dark purple. That's C. $1 each. And the fabric, it feels to me like poly cotton. It has some cotton, but it doesn't. It's not 100% cotton.
Leah A.
Which Leah?
Leah Foy.
Okay, thank you.
Paula C. Terry B.
Okay, thank you, ladies. These were going to go to the thrift if nobody wanted them, because I just am trying to get some things out of my way. I took a couple to Lisa's house and dropped them there because I thought whenever they're doing something messy. It was a big plastic one, though. All right. I've got this one. It's a pink. It is a probably 100% synthetic. It's got the hemmed edge all the way around. No, this has a selvage, but this is not big and wide like the other one. This is more the same size as those. It's a little bit different pink, but you can see it's got the slub.
A, B, and C?
Yeah, A, B, and C. Slub texture in it. On Tuesday and Thursday. I sell on Tuesday and Thursday every week. Wendy just got moved. This is a pretty brown. This does have some cotton in it, but it definitely has some polyester in it as well, or rayon, whatever they put in there. That's going to be
all I gave you was C.
Yeah.
All you got was C. She Pearl sells every Tuesday and Thursday, Jen.
And this is kind of an olivey green color. These are the last of them, I think. No, I lied. That's not the last of them. I'll be going back to the bigger ones.
All right, A, B, and C, $1.
Yep, $1.
Paula A. No, Jill A. Sorry, just refreshed, and Jill jumped right above Paula.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jill for A.
Mm-hmm.
Leah Foy for B. JMH for C.
Okay. Thank you, ladies. Now we're going to go back up to $3, Debbie. I've got some of the bigger ones again. And I'm going to go through, I'm going to organize my linens. I did that once before. And then with the sales and tossing things around, they're a little discombobulated again. But I've got tons and tons of linens that need to go away. All right, this is a, it doesn't say. It just said, somebody inspected it apparently and said okay. But you can see it's a big one. It's got the hemmed edges. It has a, it's got cotton in it. This could be 100% cotton because I don't really feel ick. Usually when I touch things that have synthetics in it, my fingers just don't like it. So this is a nice big, I see a little stain there. Nice big pretty yellow. Okay, let's see what this is. Machine wash separately. Do not bleach. Tumble dry. Remove promptly. Smooth out and fold neatly. Stubborn stains may require second washing. That's all it says. It doesn't give the fabric content. But I feel like this is 100% cotton. But I can be wrong. So this is a pretty yellow. If you need a measurement, I'll do it. If you're just going to use it to cut and mess with, I don't want to bother. But it's the big one. So that is a...
Oh, sorry, Pearl. I put that in by itself. I thought we were going back to singles.
We can.
Jill's going to take that.
Okay, thank you, Jill. It's a pretty one.
All right, I'll let you do A, B, C.
Okay. That should help us finish up. All right, this is a pretty I honestly don't know what Tiffany blue looks like or Tiffany, but to me it reminds me of that. It's about the same. All this came from the same household, so I'm pretty confident they're all about the same size. This one feels like the other one. It's a nice feel. My desk is dirty. Can you guys tell? All right, that's going to be A, making sure my pens are out of the way. Here is a similar one in a pink, really pretty pink. Same type of fabric. Has that little thread in it. And then this is another brown. If you need a utilitarian cloth, this would be it. It's about the same size, nice long. And that'll be C.
Pearl will work with you, Vanessa. All you got to do is talk to her. She'll hold orders over a week. So
yes, I will.
Don't stop from buying because you can't pay. She'll work with you.
Yeah.
All right. Jill gets A.
Okay, thank you, Jill.
Tracy Sparkle B.
Okay, thank you, Jennifer.
I don't see anybody for C.
For the brown? Okay, no problem. Let me take that one by and see if Lisa wants it when I go by there. Go pick up Liam. My honey bunny gets to come.
What was that that crashed? Huh? Okay.
All I ask for is for people to communicate with me. I've had 2 people that their orders aren't ridiculous, but they're, you know, and I hear nothing. So I understand life because I live it, and I understand
I'll live it.
Things that happen, and you just have to communicate with me. So, you know, the better the communication, the more willing I am to work. All right, I have this yellow one. It's a bright yellow. This was my mother-in-law's favorite color, and I've been looking for another lamp. I got shelves to put back on either side, and I had to take my lamp down that gave me light from that direction. So this one is the kind that has that.
Leah Foy is going to take that C from the last round.
Are you the brown one? You got it, Leah. Thank you. I got really excited one day because I saw a plastic lace tablecloth, and I grabbed it, and it didn't have the holes. So I gave that to my daughter to put over her table when they're working on something. They're already going to have to sand, and she's got a rough farmhouse type table anyway, but it's going to have to be sanded and restained. Why are you not wanting to go in there? There we go. So this is a vivid yellow.
Right, A, B, and C.
Just an A and a B.
Okay. Oh, the yellow and the blue? All right.
No, I've got, well, just do the yellow one.
Oh, golly, I thought that blue, that was your card stock. Okay.
Yeah, that was
all right. So then the yellow one's $3.
Yep.
Jill.
Thank you, Jill. But this was my mother-in-law's favorite color, and she had dark skin, Indian skin, and curly black hair.
Hey, Lynn.
Pretty on her. Hey, Lynn, how are you doing? Are
you holding an order for Lynn?
I am. I do have an order for you. And I didn't mean to hold it, but I've been in such a mess that it got held. All right, this is another damask. It's got a pretty flower pattern in it and a stain right there, but that feels like that might come out.
You doing A, B, and C?
No, this is it. This is the last tablecloth. $3, ladies. $3. And it's a big one, too.
Jen. Junk journaling, okay. Jen.
Junk journaling, Jen. Okay. You've got it, Jen. Thank you very much. I do have an order for you, Lynn, and I'll have that ready. Today's Thursday. Trying to think. The only place I'm going to go, anything that's already paid, if you know you've paid it and you know you're buying, if you want me to go ahead and ship it, send me an email and I'll be glad to ship it. Otherwise, I'll add whatever you've gotten today onto that order. And I'll do another order, but I'll combine the shipping is what I'm trying to say. I'm not talking very well today. All right. Do we have yellow peeps today, Debbie? I did these the other day. These are pretty crocheted pillowcases with the pretty yellow. And then you've got the yellow on the back. There's a slight stain there. These are used. They're older. But a good soak in the restoration would probably take that right out. It's $8 for the set, Debbie. Okay, Renee.
Renee wants you to ship any invoices you have with her.
Okay, I will.
I'm not seeing anybody for this.
Okay, I had thought about trying to do it this morning, but I had to be
excuse me.
I had to be at the doctor's office at 10 and it's not very close. So I will get it to the post office in the morning. That's what I'm going to do. Anything that's paid that I need to ship is going to go out first thing in the morning. It's too hot. My car is a rolling junk heap right now, but I'm thankful it's still rolling. This is the only one I have in this white. You can see the staining.
Thank you, girls. I'm allergic to all of you.
Debbie's retiring too. She says.
Yeah.
So that's the only one I have. I'll do it for $4, Debbie.
I'm not seeing anybody.
I understand that, Marjorie. All right. That may get cut out and put in a box. Let's see. Oh, I want to get this out of my way. It's been sitting there. Keep pushing it around. It's foil cardstock. Is it all one color? Pink foil.
Jill's going to take the yellow pillowcases.
And
the yellow and the white. Jill. So Jill's taking all those.
Okay. Jill, I have another set of yellow.
I'll show them to her and see if she wants them.
It's the same pattern. The pillowcases are probably the same quality. They just haven't been pressed out like these. But it's the same pattern. Well, the difference is, see, this has got the yellow right here, and that just has white.
So do you want the yellow, the two yellows and the white, Jill?
And if you only want this one, that's fine.
How much is the second? You said $8 and $4.
No, well, $8 for the one white one, $4 for the one white. Hey, Deb, $8
for the yellow pair and $4 for the one white one. Then how much is the?
I'll do this set because it does seem to be a little bit smaller for $6.
All right, so $6. So 8, 4, and 6. Jill, do you want them all? Hey, Deb.
How are you, Deb?
So when Jill lets me know, I'll let you know.
Okay, that's fine. Let me do this so that I can keep it together. Not that I can keep it.
Jill will take them all.
Great. Thank you. I appreciate it. So I'm going to get my linens organized, and we're going to do a super de-stash because I have too many linens. I have too much of everything. I've got to get books out and get rid of those. I did some of these yesterday. Not yesterday, Tuesday. But I have another set. And I don't remember what I did them for. Do you remember, Debbie?
I want to say $4, but I don't know. Does that sound right or no?
No, I was thinking 8 because you're getting 2 bridge sets.
Okay.
You're getting 2 bridge tablets. I could go find it. I can't remember who got it though. You're getting 2 brand new bridge tablets.
Just put up a price today and it'll be fine.
Yeah, and you're getting 2 decks of cards. You're getting that pretty.
So $8?
$8. And you're getting it in.
Thank you.
The box. Bye, Jen. Have a great evening. Nobody?
Not seeing anybody.
Okay, no problem. I just like to offer it. I happen to drop my eyes on them. All right, I can do a real quick. All right, let me do this. This is the last table. Well, I had this down here. This is foil cardstock. It's pink foil. I don't know if it's variegated like that or not. It's solid pink on this side. It's $3. 25 sheets for $3. I just need for it to get out of my space.
Terry.
Okay, Terry, thank you. Oh, right. That's fine. So I have this. This is a Christmas tablecloth. I didn't see any. I don't know if somebody made it, but I looked. I didn't see any labels in it. I'm going to put a corner down. So it's got this tree made of ribbons and beads and bugle beads. This is embroidered on. I'll hold it up so you can see a little bit better. And this is a shiny, all shiny fabric. This is kind of it changes color depending on the light. But there's the tree. Everything looks muted today on my screen for some reason. This is a pretty red. You can see the little red bead and the bugle beads, and then this is all ribbon. So that's on the 4 corners.
How much?
Let me show you the middle. And it's big. It's a big tablecloth. And here is the center, and you've got the same star. You've got these pretty embroidered greenery around the tree, and then you've got packages. You've got the same little red bead and bugle beads in a couple places. $5 to the first thing. And if you need a measurement to make sure it'll fit, I'll measure. Let me just 1, 2.
Leafoy.
It's more than 72 inches. It's like about 72, probably about 82 to 84. It's really pretty. I did not see napkins that matched this. That's too fancy for my daughter's table for sure. Now, let's see what I can do. I've got this. I'm just going to offer this for $2, Debbie. It's stained. You can see the stains in it. This got used. A good soak and restoration and all that. Most of that probably go away. It's got the pretty little embroidery here and a little bit here. What I've got here.
Not seeing anybody.
No? Okay. I've got some restoration. I need to get it out. Let's see. I'm going to do a grungy Build-A-Bundle. I've got some pieces left.
How much?
$5. And you may hear tearing. I may tear some of this into pieces. Like this piece. So we're going to start with this nice big piece. I'm folding it over. Again, you'll see. It's coffee stained. It's not heavily grunged, but it's got some grunge. And of course, you can grunge it up a little bit more. And here's the other side. What I did when I did these, I had long pieces and I would soak them in the coffee and then I would twist them like you twist a towel and then hang it so it would run down. And this was like some of the first time I did any kind of grunge. So, and then this is a different fabric altogether. Let's see what I've got here. Here's this piece. This is grungier. It's got more flow in it. I still smell the coffee. And here's another piece of that one. This is a different weight and type of fabric altogether. This is a coarser fabric. And these are all nice big pieces. This is a muslin that is a fairly big piece that I just stained. I didn't really do a lot with it. You got a little bit of lighter places, but it was just kind of an overall stain. Let's see, here's a damask tablecloth piece. And if there's no interest, that's okay. Here's
Is this all you're putting down?
No, that's one.
I mean, I got it in.
2-piece, 3-piece, 4 pieces, 5. This is the 6th piece, and I think that I need to
sparkle.
But this is a tablecloth piece, and you can see the damask. You can't really. I got to get another light in here. I think you can see the damask pattern there. Thank you, Jennifer. I think I sold almost all of my grungy when I did the last Build-A-Bundle sale. I love the smell of coffee, y'all. Makes me want a cup. All right, so here's the other half of that first piece I did. It's a fairly big piece.
You want another $5?
Another $5 Build-A-Bundle. Let's see if there's any interest. So this is one side. And this is the other. You got some darker places here. Trying to find different fabrics. Trying to tell what this is. This is a heavier cotton. It's not a, this is probably a muslin. This is heavier and it has a little more softness to it. A few streaks in that. Trying to gather different pieces, so I don't have a whole lot left. So here is a lace curtain panel. You see more dark areas there. Here is a piece of this cotton trim that has the little pink rosebuds on it. I did a coffee dunk with that, and that's probably, well, let's just measure and see.
This is a new Build-A-Bundle, girls, $5.
2, 3 yards. It would be fun to meet all of you ladies. That's 3 yards of that trim. And let's see. This is a long, narrow piece. This was taken off of something. I can see the stitching right there. It's got a lot of grunge in it, and it's a nice long piece. I'm not going to cut it. There's a heart for you. There's more of that. So that's one really long piece. And then this fabric is that other softer one. I know what this is, and now I can see the thread in it. This was drapery lining. It was cotton drapery lining. There's a little hole there. That's fuzz. You can see where I took the thread out there.
Patty Crane's going to take that.
Okay, thank you, Patty. I'm going to put this one down with it. Got a little bit more grunge.
How are you, Patty?
Yes, how are you? I'd like to do some more coffee staining.
Got another grungy one?
I can do one more grungy one.
All right. Brenda was interested, so
okay.
Do one more.
I'm going to be out of grunge. All right. There's this piece. And this piece. And this is that drapery lining again. And this is another piece. This doesn't have a lot of grunge. It's got light grunge in it, but it's coffee stained. Let's see. Here's another piece of that lace curtain panel. And here, this is like a lightweight cotton. So it's about 7 or 8 inches. Got a little bit of grunge on it. And there's about a yard of that. Let's see what else.
Brenda.
Okay, Brenda, thank you. I was looking for more of that trim, but I don't see any. I thought I had another piece in there, but I don't. I'm gonna cut a yard of this for you, Brenda. This is avocado stain. No, hibiscus tea stain. So I'll put a yard of that in there for you. But thank you very much. I'll keep the rest of it for me. I didn't need to keep all that. That'll go away. What you cutting, Debbie?
A typing book up into pockets like Tracy Sparkle did. She made book page pockets out of.
Oh, fun.
The way they folded it was really cute. So I'm making a bunch of pockets.
Okay, I have, let's see, I think I have 2. So I'm going to double check. This is the lace panels. These are curtain panels that I bought at that doll maker's estate. And these are different from any I've ever had before. And these are the last 2. And these are extra wide. And they're
$10.
$10. And I believe you could tea stain with those if you wanted to, or coffee stain. You'd need to press it out, make sure it's nice and flat. But I think it would. But they're 81 or 82 inches long, and they're really wide. I'll measure the width. Because they're super, super wide. They're wider than the ones that I've had before. So, 36, right there.
Not seeing anybody.
Okay, 36 and 18. What's 30? Y'all, my brain is just done.
What's what?
36 and 18.
54.
Plus 4. So they're about 58 inches wide. They're wider than normal. All right. These are the last 2 I have. I'll reduce them to $8 if they'll go away today. But these are not at all. These are vintage too. This lady.
Jill will take one.
Okay.
One more left for $8, girls.
Yeah. I'll cut it up if it's
Leah Foy will take one.
Okay, great. Thank you, Jill and Leah. I had the back of my daughter's SUV filled.
She had 2 of them, Jill, so you get one and Leah gets one.
No, there's 2. That's all I had left. I think there were like 10 of them. But they were lace, and so I just grabbed them and stuffed them in a bag when I was shopping. It was fill a bag. Now, I do have, let's see, 1, 2. This is a valance. It's about 2.5 yards.
Sorry, Marjorie. Keep trying, honey.
I'm sorry,
Thank
Marjorie.
you, Jennifer.
I have this valance, and I'll do it for $4 to the first me. It's 2.5 yards long, and it is. And you can take it loose there to get more out of it, to get more fabric out of it. And it is 11.5 inches. In this
Leah Foy.
Okay, thank you, Leah. I did talk to, her name is Lisa, the lady that I got all the lace from. Her mother was a well-known doll maker, and she did historic reproduction dolls, and she poured the porcelain. It is too late.
Jennifer wants a grungy one. You got any grungy left?
Let me see what I've got. There's a little bit left in there. I may have more in another bin somewhere, but this is just what I had pulled out from before. Let me see what I can do.
Not, I can come up with some stuff.
So what did I say on this? $4, and it's Leah. She has a lady that may be buying all the molds and things, but she's still got a lot of dolls. So if you ladies know anybody that's interested in handmade reproduction dolls, she poured the porcelain, cleaned it, fired it, painted it, and then built the complete doll. Did the wigs and everything for it.
Oh, she meant a real coffee. I got a
grunge. Real coffee. I thought she got a grungy set.
Oh.
It's okay, Debbie. We all need a coffee.
It's too late now. I see what she meant. Okay, she wants a coffee.
Yep, me too.
But it's too late in the day.
Too
I'll
late in
drink
the
a
day.
decaf, Jennifer.
It doesn't taste the same. All right. I usually do 2 cups of coffee in the morning and that's it. All right. I just spotted these. These are damask tablecloths. They're not very big. Oh, this is a table runner. 1, 2. It's over 2 yards long. And it's about 30 inches wide. It's a really pretty one. It's got the anthus. I know I'm saying it wrong. Anthus leaf here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there we go. In each corner, it's got the pulled thread at the hems. So it's got the Greek type, I think, pattern to it. I don't see anything in the middle. I don't see any stains. $5 to the first me, Debbie. It's a beautiful table runner. We're looking at the back of it too. Front's even prettier.
Leah Foy.
Okay, thank you, Leah. It's a really pretty one. All right. It was folded inside out, so it's not going to be as crisp a fold as it was before.
You're welcome, Leah.
All right, I'm going to do this because this tin is not deep enough for me to fill. I don't know who Catherine Beecher is, but she must have made really good butter mitts.
How much?
I don't know. These are all pretty pink. So here's a bunny. Does anybody know the bunny? I don't know if he's a character I'm supposed to know, but I don't. It's on a little ribbon. And you've got all these handmade ribbon roses. And you've got the other ribbon in here to make more with. This is all vintage ribbon. Let's just do an offer up, Debbie. Started at $3. A little bit of a reserve, but not much. I'm trying to clean my desk off. And I'm leaving the bunny in there.
Trace of Sparkle, $3.
All right, just put a 30-second in there. I know with the lag, sometimes it's hard.
Well, I would if I could find my phone. What do I do with my phone?
I know they are hard to
I
find.
got it right here.
Yep. I don't even buy those because everything has high fructose corn syrup in it now instead of real sugar and butter. With all the flowers I'm getting from Paula, I don't need to keep these.
Leah Foy for $4. I love ribbon roses.
Mm-hmm. But if y'all do know anybody that's very interested in handmade dolls, please put them in touch with me, and I'll put them in touch with this lady because she's got so many dolls still that she has to get rid of. Her mother's house is on the market. So.
Trace of Sparkle for $6.
All right. Thank you, Jennifer. glad that somebody that loves it's getting it. I'm glad all of y'all love all this stuff. It makes me happy to let it go. All right, let's see what we can do. I'm looking to see. Oh, here's the other table runner that I saw. This one is exactly the same as the other one, except it's a little grungy. What did I do the other one for, Debbie? And this has such a nice feel to it.
Is this a tablecloth?
No, it's a table runner, just like the other one. It's exactly like it, and I didn't realize it.
I don't know.
I think I did it for $3 or $4.
Jack, are you in there?
Well, it was $5. I did it for $5.
You're a lazy bum.
Did anybody else come in for it? No.
How much?
$5. It's exactly like. I'm going to do it for $4 because I'm sorry, Debbie. This one's got stains on it. Staining here and across here and here. So this one's not perfect like the other one. Staining here. Not bad. You could coffee stain or tea stain this and it would be really pretty. I love damask. I don't know why, but I do.
Marjorie.
Okay, great. Thank you, Marjorie.
But I've made a whole stack of pockets.
Oh, this one looks like it's been cut too. I wonder if this is half a tablecloth. Let me look at that other piece. I didn't notice it being. Do you know that's what they did? Leah, this is not a full table runner. They cut it because of the stains and they hemmed it. Are you okay with that? I didn't even realize that. And on yours, Marjorie, it's not hemmed.
It's Marjorie, not Leah.
No, Leah got this one.
The $4 one?
No, the $5 one.
Marjorie.
Debbie.
You told me to put in 5 and then you said 4 and that's Marjorie. Leah says she'll pass. Whatever it is, Leah's passing.
Well, Debbie, what I realized is this was not table runners. It was the tablecloth. This side had stains on it. This one didn't. So they cut it and I didn't even notice.
All right. Well, Leah doesn't want whatever you're doing. And
okay.
Marjorie got something for $4 that you marked from 5 to 4.
Yes.
You got me all confused.
I know. It doesn't take much for me to get confused. All right. All right, Leah, do you want that other one for $4 since it's not what we thought?
Leah, would you like to have it for $4?
It's in immaculate condition other than the fact that it's got the hem on one side. It could be like a shelf on table.
She says no.
Shelf.
So let's put it back in for $4 to somebody. So tell them what it is.
So this is the other half of that tablecloth with the acanthus leaf in the Greek style. I thought it was a table runner, but it's actually a tablecloth that's been cut and hemmed to be a table runner. This one has no stains on it at all.
So that one's in, girls. $4. Leah was going to use it.
Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't even notice that until I saw the unhemmed half.
I am not seeing anybody for that one.
Okay, no problem. I'm glad we thought that before you got it, Leah. All right, let's see.
Yes, you did claim something for $4, Marjorie. Yes, you did.
Yes, you got it. All right, let's do a
I think it was a table runner, Marjorie.
yeah. It's not a table runner. It was a tablecloth.
That
I
Marjorie got?
thought they were matching table runners. Right. She did get a piece of that, yes. That's what she got.
Oh, Pearl. Oh.
I know. I thought it was a table runner. That does sound yummy, doesn't it? I'll have to try that, but I don't have any milk in the house, so. But I like the celestial seasonings. This tablecloth was $12 whole. Mary wants a
My
quarter.
Debbie. Yes, we will. Debbie's grandson
Oh,
Liam is 5 and in Boston's Children's Hospital.
I sure will, Debbie. Keep us updated on how he's doing, please. I sure will, because whenever I think about my little Liam, I'll pray for him. I can't even imagine.
So this is a tablecloth?
This is a tablecloth. It's $12 for the whole, or you can do a half or a quarter. Mary wants a quarter. I haven't cut it yet because I told her I need to have at least 2/4 of it sold before I cut it. But I'm happy to let it go as a whole for 12. I'll do it for $10 for the whole. It's really pretty linen.
I'm changing it, girls, from 12 to 10.
Yeah. It's got this cut work in it, and it's the embroidery around all of the flowers, all of the roses is in gold. Kind of a
Debbie
champagne.
Vasey.
You got it, Debbie. Thank you. It has a really nice feel to it. All right. Thank you very much. Have we gotten the thumbs up goal yet?
Oh, let's see. Yeah, we have 29.
Okay, let me find something.
Want me to put numbers in?
Yeah, go ahead and put numbers in. I'm going to try to find something different. Going in circles. Going in circles.
Alrighty, I'm going to put in last call. I don't know what happened to Pearl.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm trying to find something special. I've got all this stuff that I love, and I put my hands on it, and I think, I want to keep that. I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to start trying to find things that are a little more special. Now it does have aging on the corner there. This is a pretty table runner. And you can either leave it like this and cut rows, or you can cut individual flowers out. And it is, I'm going to fold it and measure that way.
All right, I'm going to put in the stop.
There's a little stain right there.
We're going to do closest going over. And it is 14.
It's 11 by almost 36.
And Oh, Vintage Lady. What was Vintage Lady's name?
Well, now that you ask me, I don't know.
Oh, God. Linda S. Got it for 15.
Oh, I need some medication.
I know. I'm just absolutely pooped out of my gourd and I can't
I know
remember
you are. I have memory issues. I truly do. And I put a lot of it down to 14 years of Ambien and pain medication.
Linda
Muscle
S.
it. Thank you, Linda. Thank you for putting up with us. Ah, all right. I have got this pretty, I love this piece.
What happens when you get to be 69 and 70?
Yep. I've always had memory issues. And I think it came from hitting my head when I was really little. But it's getting worse and worse. So I'm trying to do some herbal things to help. So this is a table topper. And this is, I would have to say this probably is, if it's not antique, it's on the verge because you don't see as much of this in the vintage. And this is, it's not pulled thread. It looks like bobbin thread work in inset with pulled thread. Because this looks like the pulled thread, but this looks like the bobbin thread work.
How much?
$5 to the first me. It does have some age staining here where it was folded, but I think that would come out with the restoration. A little tiny stain right there. But it's a beautiful, beautiful piece of this type of work. I can't even imagine the hours that it took to do that.
Carol Leishman.
Thank you, Carol.
Hey, Sean.
Carol, I went to Hobby Lobby and Debbie said you were looking for black. And Jennifer, I got to tell you something too. I found this. I know you're looking for things to do. I don't do Halloween, but I know a lot of people do. It's a funky little black trim. Let's see if we can get the light on it. There we go.
Hey, Jermaine.
It's a whopping 70 cents. Hey, Jermaine. This is black. Oh, I can't get it off. Grosgrain with that funny little edge to it. It's 70 cents. And then this is black. It's elastic, black elastic. Let me know if you want those, okay? If not, I'll offer them up. All right, Debbie. What did I do that for?
Carol L.
Carol L got it for
$5.
$5, okay. When I know somebody's looking for something, I try to find it, and then I forget. Hello, Sarah. How are you? Yep. Get back to work, Sean. Somebody's got to make some money so Lindy can spend it. Isn't that right? Oh, Jennifer. These got left out of your order, but I'll put them in your next order, okay? I had them on my table.
I haven't used it yet, but I'm going to get ready to start. I'd had all my linens ironed by the time I got the ironing board, but I'm sure it's going to work fine.
Okay, I'll forget the elastic, and then I'll put it in with the stuff I'm sending up to Debbie so she can send it to you. All right, this is something I keep tripping on, and I keep meaning to see if anybody's interested in it. It's a glass bottle cutter. Never been used. Lisa got it from somewhere, and she gave it to me. $5 to the first name.
Linda S.
Okay, Linda, thank you. I've been wanting it to go away for a long time, and then I forget about it. All right, oops, I'm going to have a Faberlanche here. All right, get that out of the way. Here is a box. It's an old cigar box. Until it's got stuff in it. So it's got needles. It's got this little sewing kit in it. It's got all this thread in it. There's some elastic, skinny elastic. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's a button. An old button. A thimble. A metal thimble. You've got that needle pack. This needle pack. I got enough needles. I don't need these. I picked this up at that estate sale. More needles. Some straight pins. And 2 more thimbles, plastic thimbles. There's more needles. A lot of the needles I think are in the box. And a little silver key. And a couple of buttons. And so this is the little sewing kit you can throw in your car.
How much?
Well, let's just do an offer up. Started at $3. There's Servimus Mies Feedum. Servimus Feedum. This is a old cloth tape measure. You can use that on something. And it's got the metal. It's all metal. All the ones that my daughter gives me are plastic. It does have the rewind button on it. That's an older one. This is, I mean, it's all vintage anyway. This is from Niagara Falls. And it's another cloth. No, this has some vinyl in it, some plastic.
I'm putting the 30 seconds in.
And it has the little rewind button. All right, come on. May not rewind completely. It's not holding the tension. What? All right, I'm gonna let you do it.
What happened to my clock?
And I have on my desktop this little piece of fabric, one of the sheet bundle fabrics, and a blue rose, and a red rose, and a little foo-foo piece, a little Christmas ornament that I got from somebody, appliques, and fruit buttons. You got your watermelon, your grapes, your orange, your bananas, a pear, little watermelon pieces. See what else I can find. That needs to go in the trash. Trash. Here's some.
Christy for $5.
Christy, you got it. Thank you. Oh, here's a button. All right. Oh, there's another button. Here's a little wooden spool. Oh, here's another little blingy. I got my desk off. I've got linens.
Well, put up linens.
All right, let's do a build-a-bundle.
How much?
A $10 build-a-bundle. All right, I'm going to start with this pretty table runner. That leaf is loose, but it's still in there. So this you can cut up in 100 different ways. and use 100 different ways. And that's just part of it. It's a nice big one. I'm going to fold it that way. I'm going to hold it up to the camera so you can see the texture in it. So that's piece number one. Here's a pretty little napkin with embroidery on it. Here is a pretty little doily, white doily, needs to be pressed. I'm not ironing it, I'm sorry, I'm not ironing it. Not gonna do it. Here's another doily. It's got the pineapple. Let's see. Here's another doily.
JMH.
Thank you, Zan. I'm going to pop that down in there too. This is a really pretty piece to work with.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, because Jennifer just jumped right in just on my thing between
Okay.
Tracy Sparkle.
Okay.
She wasn't there, and I looked up, and Jennifer was there. What
It's
stupid
fun.
internet?
It is. It's really, I don't know what they're doing, but it's getting crazy. I got lots of linens. I got lots of linens in. All right. No bleeding on the linens. All right. Well, I'm going to start off with another long table runner that you could cut. It's different. It's pretty, but it's different. It's 1,000 little teeny tiny pieces you can use, or you can cut it into shapes or whatever. But it's another long table runner. Does have staining right here. Let me put that. Well, I can't get the side. Hello, Pearl. Wake up. I'm tired. Debbie and I are both, I think, more tired today than normal. I know I am. All right. Here is a beautiful little linen. This is a piece of linen. It's really nice. And there's no stains on this that I can see. It's got a pretty pull thread edge. I'm trying to do a bit of variety. All right. Here is another little piece of fabric. I don't know where this came from. So it's like a netted piece. That's the only one, I'm sure. Here is a little hand towel, and this has got the, I don't know, I think maybe somebody cut these to use for napkins because it's not big enough to be a hand towel, but it's cut and hemmed. But it's got that beautiful, beautiful crochet, and it's with a tiny, tiny thread. It feels like silk.
Jennifer. Tracy Sparkle.
All right, I'm going to throw this in there with it. Jennifer, you're going to get a pretty little napkin with the cut work on it. Let's see. I have been watching painting videos again. It's like, and I've got a project. I may do this as a, I've been thinking about this. I've got to do a painting for, I'm doing a paint event at my cousin's church in November. And we're doing a little canvas that is super, super easy to do. So, but I haven't painted anything in a while. So I thought maybe it would be a good idea to maybe do a craft and chat and get you guys to paint and help me get it worked out. I have to remember what I did. This is a really pretty linen damask table runner. beautiful Art Deco style. I know you can't really see it all, but it's a beautiful curvy lined Art Deco style. It's got the trefoil across. It's on a huck cloth, and it's like a poppy, but it's an Art Deco feel. So we'll put that down first. But it's a super, super easy painting to do. So I thought I might see if anybody wanted to do that in the next few weeks. I love that poppy right there. All right, this is a pretty cut work and embroidered doily. It's a nice big piece too. It's really pretty. Let's see. Trying to find different things. All right, here is a set of larger doilies. This is, Debbie, you like that for skirts, don't you?
No.
This piece?
Well, maybe some of it, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was just thinking that piece. So that's a nice big one right there. It's about 15 inches. And here's a smaller one that matches. The coloration's a little bit different. But you can see it's smaller. And there is, let's see, this is different. This is different. Got this pretty. This is, I don't see this that often. This is a pretty open weave white. You could do cross stitch on this almost like an 18 or 22 count if you wanted to. But I like the, and this is in pristine. Actually, as soon as I said that, I saw that little stain right there, a little discoloration. And that's about all I can put down on that one. Let me see if I can find something. Here's another one of those cute little cut work. I don't know what kind of flower that is, but it's pretty. So, anybody interested in that?
Is that all you're putting down?
Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll put this down. If you're into unicorns, there's a unicorn for you.
$10, girls.
And here's a pretty blue and ivory doily. I think we all love what Jennifer loves.
I am not seeing anybody.
Okay, that's fine. I just didn't pick the right combination. All right, here is a pretty table runner made up of doilies. Now, I think this is made with, I'm trying to find the front and the back. It could be that it's just been treated with something, but they're pretty doilies, and they're small, but they feel like it's the synthetic thread. But they still would work if you're cutting it apart. Really pretty doilies. So that's a nice long table runner. Here's a piece that is the cotton thread. It has the little three-dimensional on it, but this is definitely all cotton thread. You've got a couple different patterns in here. The connectors have that pretty little pattern in it. And then I have this older cotton with filet crochet And that has it's got some staining on that side. So there's two. I'm gonna put these both in there because they match. No, they don't. That has that. This doesn't. Let's see if this does. Nope. All right. Here's an older doily. Teeny tiny thread. Look at the thread in that. And I have this collar.
Pretty nice build-a-bundle there, girls. Trace of sparkle.
All right. Thank you, Jennifer. Let's see. This isn't exactly the same, but it's kind of like the other one, and I started to put it down, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in there with it. Alrighty. Let's see if I can get this pinned up so I don't lose anything. That mountain's gonna fall. What? I knew it. All those tablecloths. I'm gonna have my work cut out for me this weekend. See if I can get Liam to do some work for me. All right, let's see. I have half of a tablecloth. It's a really nice cotton. It has a really nice feel to it. I'm going to show it to you and then I'm going to fold it up. So you've got this pretty embroidered flower here and here. So this was a medium-ish tablecloth. I think this has some linen in it too. And then this was at the middle. So you've got the two smaller flowers there. So this is half of a tablecloth. And this would have been $8 on its own. Two $4 pieces. So I'm going to put that down right there. And let's see what else I can find. Oh, here's some pretty pieces. This is a pretty little hook cloth towel. Does have some spots. That's a tiny little hole right there. It's like it's trying to make a hole. It's got this pretty embroidery, bigger embroidery on this side. You could actually applique or stencil an initial in there, and then you've got the little circles that they did. This side just has this pretty little edge with the little circles. Let's see. I'm trying to find some different things. I've got so much piled up, it's hard to get things out. This is I'm going to save that for a box. It's just a piece of something. Alright, find something cool. Alright, here is this piece. And it is that Nottingham lace. It's a table runner. And it's the Nottingham lace. And I believe this is a much older piece. The threads are much smaller and finer. And you can see the little knots in it. So that's table runner. So you've got half a tablecloth and a table runner. trying to find some medium to small pieces to add. All right. Here is another. No, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Let's see. All right. This is a really pretty. It's hard to see everything on all this white. So let me show you this again. And this is a table runner. So it's a nice big piece. And you've got those square doilies you can cut. So that's that. And then this is a pretty crocheted doily that has a different shape to it. I see three little stains right there. But it's a really fine thread. Really pretty pattern. So I'm going to leave that under there. And then let's see. I have another piece of this pretty cotton. I don't know what this pattern is called. I know this is filet crochet, but I don't know what that particular pattern is called. So that's really about all I can do on this one. If nobody's interested, I'll just pull it out of the way.
Vanessa.
Oh, thank you, Vanessa. I've got another piece of this I'm going to put in there. It's different, but it's similar. This is really pretty. It's hard to look, but then I just keep realizing.
All right, Vanessa. See you later.
10,000 pieces. Bye, Vanessa. Give that Teddy a squeeze. That other hat's on its way. Liam had some little hats that I had to do something with, so I sent them to Daddy. All right, this one is going to start off with this tape lace table topper. And it's an older tape lace table topper. Let me slide this under this corner so you can see it. It does have some stains on it. So that's one corner. It goes into this design and over to the next corner. And then this goes into the center. So there's your very center with these pieces. Gorgeous tape lace. All right, let's see. I've got this pretty collar I'm going to put down. Let's see. Let's do it this way. So this is a cotton fabric, and I don't know what it's called when it's got the little lines on it like that, but it's got the cut work and embroidery. It's joined right here. It's got like a bias on it. So that's going to go right there. What is this? I don't even know what it is. This is a table runner. See a little blue stain on it right here. I'm trying to find the right side. And I believe this is a really old piece. I don't know how to date some of this older stuff, but it's got this net lace or net fabric that all of this has been woven onto. And this has a soft, I don't know, I can't say with 100% certainty that it's silk, but it feels like silk to me. It feels like silk thread. And then you've got the leaves, the flowers, and this is not a big doily, but fairly large. And then you've got this lace on the edge. Let me measure this piece. This is really an exceptional piece. I've never seen anything like this. In all the linens that I picked up, I've never seen anything like that. It's little over 13.5 inches wide by 28.5 inches long. It's a really pretty piece. Like I said, I've never had a piece like this before. So put that down. Here's a pretty doily. This is beautiful cotton. I'm trying to find the right side. They both look the same. It does have some staining. This would be great. This may have already been coffee stained for us. Got a pretty staining pattern in it. I am not happy with my lighting. Let me see if I can change the color of it at all and get it up where it's going to not blind me every time I look to my
Trace of sparkle.
Okay, thank you, Jennifer. I had picked this piece up to put down, so I'm going to put it down with it. I've never seen this type of fabric either. It looks like, again, like it's been woven over a net. And then it's got a pretty, actually, I think that is that tatting, Debbie?
I don't think so.
Well, maybe just crochet. Look at the end of it right here. Isn't that pretty? I don't know where these pieces came from. But I picked up a couple of lots at estate sales. So it could be from there. All right. I love that tape lace, though. That's one of my favorite things. All right. Let's see. What else can I find? Here is a pretty table topper. It is a cotton and it has cut work with blue thread work and blue around the cut work here. So this is your corners, these are your centers, and then this is your middle. And I'm looking, as soon as I say I don't see any stains, I'll see one. So I'm going to say I don't see any stains.
Pearl, I'm going to give you 45 minutes and then I'm done.
That sounds great, Debbie. Thank you. I know you're tired. And I'm about done in myself.
Yeah, it's 4:18, so I'll give you till 5.
Okay, that sounds fantastic. I appreciate it.
That'll give us 4 hours. That's all I can stand today.
I think that's all I can stand today. All right, here's a pretty table runner that's got this basket. Debbie, is this something you need? You sold all your linen, so I don't know what you need anymore.
I love it, but no thanks.
Nope. Okay. It's got this pretty fun crochet. I've never seen it like this before on here. And I would say this is it's still vintage but newer, and this feels like excuse me, a synthetic thread, which have been around for a long time. And you've got your pretty reds, pinks, greens, yellows. And then you've got the same thing on the other side. I'm looking to see if there's any major tears or anything. I don't think so. It's a thread. I don't see any stains. So we'll put that down. Here's a pretty little collar. It's just a crochet collar. I think they probably put a ribbon in there and tied it at the back with that. Here's a pretty doily, crochet doily runner, a little rectangular doily. Just needs to be pressed out. A little bit of stain right there. All right, let's see. Looking for some color. Ooh. These must be all big pieces. All right, this is just a cute little drink thing with green and white crochet. This is a pretty little bread basket piece. Looks almost like a sand dollar right there. Pretty pink, pretty blue. There's no pink on here, Pearl. Got the little small. Okay, thank you, Lynn. I'm going to put, this has got a stain on it, but I'm going to put this doily in there too. This is one of my favorite kind of things. I love the cut work. And I may do a pop-up sale this weekend. Maybe I'll get Liam to help me and just do laces for those that missed out on the lace sale last week, because I've still got a ton of that lace. I got all yours ready to go, Debbie, so I'm going to try to get your stuff ready and get it out to you.
I got to get your stuff ready, Pearl, so there's no hurry.
Okay. All right. This is some pretty stuff in it. It's in my chair. All right. That's no biggie. No biggie. No biggie. All right. This is an old cloth, and it's got it's stained. It needs to be really ironed. I pressed it, but then it got shoved back in the thing. It's got some staining on it. It's the kind of fabric that has the little flecks of fiber in it. Somebody was going to do a towel. They got all this done, but this little scallop and one or two flowers.
Oh my God, I want that.
No. And it's the same thing on this side. All right, y'all. Debbie gets this. She's been
I only want the Southern Belle. The rest of it you can.
Well, I haven't put anything else down yet, so we're
okay.
Good.
Yeah, I'm mod carding that. The Southern Bells are my drawback. I'll make you girls something very wonderful with that.
Well, you got to finish the embroidery.
Oh, we don't have to finish the embroidery the way I work on it.
Oh, I love you, Debbie. All right, let's start over again. Here's another piece. This is not a Southern Belle, but it's another towel that didn't get finished. It does have the selvage on this side, but not on that side. It's got this pretty floral piece done here. And to me, it looks like all the embroidery got done here. Looking at my camera, I don't, why the light, it's the same lighting I have every time, but why it seems to be so bad today. And here's the other side. This side has more aging on it, more age staining where it was folded. And maybe this was up in the air, had something against it. So it's got a little bit of that on it, but it's still a really, really pretty piece to work with. So we're going to start with that. Here is another bread basket liner. You can see the butter. It's got that pretty crochet edge around it. And the pretty ecru colored crochet, not crochet, embroidery and cut work. that down. Here's a little eyelet.
You girls, I have tore up a whole typewriter book today and made pockets, and oh, the paper is wonderful. It is so soft.
So this is a cotton doily with the eyelet look to it and the pretty eyelet edging. I want you to show me how you do the
I'll show you. They're all real easy.
All right, here's another pretty embroidered piece. This is an older fabric, you can tell. And this is divine embroidery. It's a soft, not embroidery, crochet. Here's your colors. The pink. Pale green, really pretty pale green there. So that's another pretty piece. Let's up, Debbie. Close your eyes, Debbie. Close your eyes.
Uh-oh.
I'm teasing. Here is another embroidered piece with this really fine lace on it. This is very different. This has almost an Asian look to it with the round fold. You've got your pretty blue and green with yellow in the center, purple. Let me hold it up where you can see it a little bit better. I think that gives it a little bit of an Asian feel. But it's got this tiny, tiny lace on it. So there's that piece. And let's see what else I've got here. Here's a little napkin with an apple on it. And you've got that pretty lace work there with the little baubles hanging from it. That was a well-loved napkin. Here is another little runner, and this I'll have to stop with this one. If nobody's interested, I'll move it out of the way. This is a cotton table runner. You've got this really fine lace around it, lightweight lace around it.
No, I've never done book page pockets on a craft and chat, but we could do it some night, Dawn, or we could do it some other night besides Wednesday. Yeah. You can't never be there on Wednesday. We can. I kind of wanted to change it to Thursday anyway, so we could change the days. Okay, girls, that's it. Oh, Lynn J.
Okay, thank you, Lynn. I'm going to put this in with it. Just another little white, pretty doily. This is what I was going to throw down, Debbie, but I'm putting it aside for you.
Well, let's see if I want it. Oh, yes.
And it's on linen, too.
I'm going to make something wonder. I got 2 or 3 Southern Bells I've been saving, so I'm going to make something out of them and put them all up at once.
Okay.
I mean, I'm going to make something with them, some kind of pocket or something.
That's got to be a big pocket. Thank you, Lynn. You're going to love that embroidery. It's so pretty.
But yeah, if you want to do book page pockets, we can do it some night, girls.
Mm-hmm. I've done some, but it's been ages ago. All right.
Yes, they are, Dawn. I agree.
All right. What time is it? What time did you tell me?
Well, 5 o'clock, but I can quit anytime you want to. Jack and I's going for a ride.
Oh, are you? Fine, fine. Let me do one more, and then we'll call it done. We'll call it a night. All right. Somebody cut this piece in half. Actually,
All right, Dawn. Well, why don't you message me, a couple days in advance when you want to do it, and I'll do a craft and chat. You message me when you want to do it.
Now this is a salvaged edge, so it's not been cut in half. It's a pretty basket, and it's got this almost like a chenille type trim around it. It's a little bit heavier thread. And then I've got 2 matching towels. Does have a stain there. I don't see a stain on this one. So there's the 2 matching towels. Here is a little doily with the bluebird with the pink ribbon in its beak. Somebody needs to put an eye back on there though. It looks like the eyeball came off. And it's got this pretty blue thread crochet around it. Here is a pretty doily with the red flowers, and it's a kind of an odd shape. So I don't know that it was a doily to put on the table or if it went over the arm of a chair or something like that. Car. But it's a pretty cotton thread. We've got that. Here's another little piece. Not sure what it was used for. It's got a darker blue flower here and a lighter blue flower there. And then you go from dark pink to medium pink to light pink there. But it's got a pretty little crochet thread on it. Crochet edge. So there's that one. And here is I'm going to hold that off because I know I've got the other piece. I want to find it's a collar. The other piece has got to be in here somewhere. Here is a pretty doily. These are great to cut out and use. These are out of the softer. It doesn't feel like the plastic thread because some of them they feel like plastic. No,
I'm so sorry,
Dawn. I've been rear-ended 6 times, and every single time I was at a dead stop behind somebody else. That's the worst feeling. So this is a nice size, little rectangular doily. All right, I'll do one more piece. Actually, this is 2 pieces, and I'll put this down a lot. I've got a lot of color in here. These are just pretty cut work doilies. It's been, I guess, painted on and then embroidered around to give it dimension. But there's 2 of those. They're both pretty. That's got the grapes and banana. And this has the pear and the apple and I guess plums or grapes. So let's see. And I'll put this piece down with it. This is another beautiful, this is the softest cotton. This cotton feels almost like silk. It's so smooth and soft. No, I hate that. It had to have been a really bad accident then, Dawn. We will be praying. All right. If nobody's interested, we'll just stop at that. And
all right, girls, that's a pretty nice bundle there.
Got 1
for $10.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 pieces for $10.
Wow, that's only $1 a piece.
I know. My last rear end experience was 2 days before I was supposed to have my second back surgery. No, my third back surgery. And I was having major disc fusion surgery then. So I was afraid to get out of the car. A girl came over the hill, had kids in the car that were not belted in, hit me, pushed me into the truck in front of me, and then got out of her car saying that I hit the truck, and then she hit me. And then, I had to deal with it after I got home from the hospital. It was not a fun time. But I will keep praying, because I know, Dawn. I know. All right.
I'm not seeing anybody.
Me either, and that's okay. I'll throw it back in the pile and it'll get spread out in something else. That is terrible. And I'll be praying for you too, Dawn, because you're having more put on you and you're dealing with the pain of having your family suffer. It's hard. Mothers and grandmothers, we go through a lot just being there for our family. Ladies, thank you all so much for coming today, being here. And Debbie, you know how much I appreciate you.
Got what?
I said I know how much I appreciate you.
Oh, yes, I do. You too.
I hope you have a good ride.
Yeah.
Where y'all gonna go? You gonna?
Oh, we're probably going to get on the side by side and just ride around the block.
Oh, that'll be a fun ride then.
Yep.
I thought you were going off in the truck.
Well, I don't know what he wants to do. We'll see.
Y'all have a wonderful night and a great day tomorrow. I'll be busy. I'll be getting everybody's orders together and trying to get started on the invoicing. And then I've got my little honey bunny coming to spend the night with me. So I'm excited about that. But I appreciate you all. I love you all. And I lift all of you. I may not always get to lift everybody up by name, but I do lift the whole group of ladies as a whole up to the Lord, because we all know that everybody's going through something. And if you're not going through it today, you may be going through it tomorrow. Bye, y'all. Have a great night.
Bye.